I have qualified CSIR NET JRF examination with All India rank 13. Only for within the 3 months or 4 months preparation, I cracked the JNU Biotechnology Entrance examination with the All India rank 5, and I also qualified in the TIFR JGBL's examination and also JNU Life Science Entrance examination and Molecular Medicine Entrance examination. I have not taken any type of coaching or other external materials, but I have only followed the class materials and my teacher's notes and my teacher's advice to qualify the CSIR NET JRF examination. As I was from a Bengali medium student and the college was in English medium, so firstly I have faced some problem. Hello everyone, I am Soura Chakraborty. I have qualified CSIR NET JRF examination with All India rank 13. I have done my graduation in Zoology from Midnapur College Autonomous under the Vidyasagar University, and now I am a student of MSc Biotechnology 3rd semester in Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. Today I am going to share my journey on the Delhi knowledge track, and I am going to share how I have prepared for CSIR NET JRF examination. I am a Bengali medium student. After class 10th, my ambition was to becoming a doctor. But after class 12, my WB joint entrance rank was 1789 and I was selected for dental. But I did not like that profession, so I get admitted in the Midnapur College Autonomous in the Zoology department. As I was from a Bengali medium student and the college was in English medium, so firstly I have faced some problem. But after some days, the professors were so good and my friends were so good, then I started to loving the subject and I get habituated with the English. For the preparation for JNU entrance examination, I prepared for the Pathfinder life science books, and I did not read more, but I prepared only from the syllabus. And my teachers Parthobotim Jana helped me a lot, and my college professors Gautam Ghosh, Mamtaz Mandal, Dr. KNM sir and MB ma'am helped me a lot. And then only for within the 3 months or 4 months preparation, I cracked the JNU Biotechnology Entrance examination with the All India rank 5, and I also qualified in the TIFR JGBL's examination and also JNU Life Science Entrance examination and Molecular Medicine Entrance examination. Council of Scientific and Industrial Research conducts joint CSIR UGC NET, National Eligibility Test for selecting the candidates for JRF, Junior Research Fellowship or the lecturership, means LS. This is called CSIR NET. So it's CSIR NET only mainly for the science students, science background science students, and it is conducted for the 5 different subjects. As a qualification in CSIR NET, you have at least 55% marks as per general category, and for OBC candidates, and you have only 50% marks in SC, ST or PWT candidate to fulfill the CSIR UGC NET criteria. And you have to complete your MSc degree or integrated BS MS degree or BS degree 4 years or BE degree or BTech or B Pharma or MBBS. If you have holding a BSc honors degree or equivalent degree and then enrolled for a integrated PhD program, then you can also apply, but you have get at least 55% marks and 50% marks for SC, ST and PWT candidates. And however, for this case, your scholarship will be started after joining the PhD program. And if you are pursuing your MSc program, then you can also apply for CSIR NET, but you have to apply as a I category, result awaited category. For the CSIR NET, LS qualified student can apply for lecturership in different college and university, are eligible for the lecturership in different college and university, and the student who have qualified JRF and fulfill the criteria for LS, they can join in CSIR labs or other university labs as a PhD candidate for the with the junior research fellowship. Now the question is, LS candidate is also can join the PhD, also join in the PhD, but they will not receive the fellowship as like the JRF. LS candidate can also apply for the JRF project for only 1 year. How one is chosen for the CSIR NET? I mean, totally candidates those are chosen for the CSIR NET totally depends on the number of fellowship available in this year. It vary year to year, and thus also vary the cutoff and the difficulty of the examination paper. So it is not to be predicted that how many seats are available and how much cutoff will be in this year or in the next year. As I have said earlier, the person who have qualified JRF can enter as a PhD scholar with a fellowship from CSIR, and the person who have qualified lecturership, they can also join in as a PhD scholar, but they will not receive any scholarship from CSIR. How many days for training in the CSIR can be done? I took the preparation for CSIR NET only for the 3 or 4 months, and I think it's enough for the preparation for CSIR NET. And as I have qualified the CSIR NET JRF in the running year, so I think only 1 month or 2 month preparation during your running year preparation and your class materials is enough to qualify the CSIR NET JRF examination. I have not taken any type of coaching or other external materials, but I have only followed the class materials and my teacher's notes and my teacher's advice to qualify the CSIR NET JRF examination. There was no fixed timetable for my CSIR NET JRF preparation. I studied whenever I wish. So after coming back from my department, or at the night or in the holidays, I started my preparation, but I have not fixed timetable. I read in the first of the year I just make the timetable within which days I have to complete how many syllabus, and according to that I have made my preparation. If you are a current MSc student or BSc student, so many person face difficulties with the preparation for CSIR NET JRF examination, but I think it is not any difficult task, because there are many portions that are common in BSc syllabus or MSc syllabus with CSIR NET syllabus. As I am a biotechnology student now, so I have not faced any difficulties with university classes and CSIR NET preparation. So I think it can be done, and it is possible with this class and CSIR NET preparation. So I think it is possible. As a pattern of the examination for the life science, part A contains total 20 questions. You have to attempt maximum 15 questions. In the part B, there are total 50 questions. You have to attempt maximum 35 questions. And in the part C, there are total 75 questions, and you have to attempt maximum 25 questions from them. In the examination, they will test your knowledge in the subject, in the depth of the knowledge in the subject, and other things, your intellectuality in part A, your understanding and thinking power in the part C. So it's your total intelligence will be tested in this examination, that I think. If you start to preparation for the CSIR NET JRF examination, first of all see the syllabus, and as it takes first see the syllabus in detail and divide the whole syllabus in 2 parts. One part is you know the subject, you know the topic, and second part is you do not know the topic. So I think out of 13 units, you will know almost 8 or 9 units previously, and 3 or 4 units will not be known to you. Then start preparation from your known topic. From the known topic, you start preparation from a basic level. You can read the Pathfinder books or any coaching center starting material for this. First read a unit from there, and then start to solve the question from CSIR NET previous year. It is very necessary and mandatory, that I think. And after solving the question, you must mark this portion in your textbook and the basic level book that you have read. After solving this problem from a unit, then you will identify the most hotspot topic on that unit. I mean the portion from where the CSIR has chosen the question most. From this hotspot topic, you can read in the detail in the any books, like I will mention the name later, and only this topic you will read from the advanced book, not for the all topic. And for the unknown topic, start from the YouTube video or other things for a basic level preparation. Then start from your Pathfinder book that I will suggest, or any coaching center study material. Then you can solve your problem for CSIR NET JRF examination, and then start any advanced type of books for only the hotspot topic and the topics from where the question are chosen for multiple times. So after the 2 or 3 months preparation, you will understand how many you have prepared. So you can now go for the mock test program. You can enroll your name for a coaching institute, or you can buy any books, I mean in Catalyst book, or by the CSIR NET Advanced Guide by Devashish Kaur, or other books that I have followed. So you can go for this, go through in this book, and you can practice the question as a mock test unit wise. So it is very necessary to test your knowledge and your understanding for this. For the books, for different chapters in CSIR NET, I will suggest for the first chapter, molecules and their interaction relevant to biology, you can follow this tier as a advanced book, and you will read the most important topics from there. I mean you can read, I am telling you the topics. You can read the pH, buffer calculation, reaction kinetics, thermodynamics, enzyme kinetics, their types of inhibitor and how their Lineweaver plot is drawn, and their Km and Vmax value, how they have changed, and significance of catalytic constant and turnover number, amino acid and peptide pi value, and their calculation, Ramachandran plot, protein secondary and tertiary structure, domain and motif, basic idea and their classification, analysis of protein by gel electrophoresis and other chromatography and other things, and protein sequencing, CD spectroscopy of peptide and mass spectroscopy. For the nucleotide chemistry, you can read the sugar packering, source of each atoms in the purine and pyrimidine ring. It's a theoretical type question, but it is still important in CSIR NET and GATE examination. And glycolysis TCA cycle and their mainly the regulation. You should focus on the regulation, how much ATP has been produced and which step. NADP and FADH2 produced in which step, and why this step is important, and what is the regulatory step in these pathways. And fatty acid synthesis, fatty acid metabolism, pentose phosphate pathway, these are the main topic for unit 1. For the unit 2, cellular organization, you should read the book by Bruce Albert. From here the important topics are plasma membrane, their lipid composition and their property, their fluidity regulation, and some techniques like FRAP and the fluorescence recovery after photo bleaching and patch clamp technique. Then you should read about channels, pumps, transporters, different types of endocytosis and endocytic cytosis mechanism. Then you should focus on euchromatin and heterochromatin, methylation, acetylation, other things in epigenetic regulation, you can say that. And cell cycle regulation and their CDK regulation, I have not read it in detail, and in cancer biology I have not read in detail, but you can read it from Bruce Albert. It's a very good book. The third part is fundamental processes. Here you can find the process of DNA replication, DNA to RNA transcription, protein translation, and splicing of RNA and protein splicing and other things in operon and other some pathways. I can refer you the book for Watson for this topic. The important topics are the topoisomerase 1 and 2 difference, and DNA damage and repairs, transcription factors in eukaryotic and prokaryotic, how they are regulated. And third things is splicing types, I mean the RNA splicing type, autocatalytic splicing and other things, and translation, operon concepts and their regulation, I mean strip operon and lac operon, how they are regulated, and the glucose effect on lac operon, and like that. siRNA and miRNA, silencing of gene, it is very important for CSIR NET. And these are the all topics for unit 3. For the Unit 4, cell communication and cell signaling, you must focus on the GPCR, RTK, NF kappa beta signaling, MAP kinase pathway. For this, Lourdes is the best book that I think, but it is very vast, so you should you should read from a easy book like Ms. Cooper or other things. From there you can understand the concept. You can see watch any YouTube video for this, and then you can go for Lourdes for advanced knowledge, because this will be also necessary for your PhD and other things. These are the very important topics. For the immunology section in the cell communication and cell signaling here, you can read the book by Kubi, Immunology. It's a very good book, and you can also watch some YouTube video for the hypersensitivity reaction, T cell maturation, T cell and B cells, T cell and B cell signaling, and you can also read the monoclonal antibody and complement system, MAC structure, and these are the main things. Next, come into the next topic, developmental biology. For the developmental biology, you should read only one book, that is Gilbert. So Gilbert, I will prefer the Gilbert 11th edition, and the important topics from here is, first is the autonomous specification, conditional specification, these are the things. Next is gametogenesis, fertilization in animals, in mammals and the sea urchin, and the next is cell surface molecules and sperm egg interaction, and next is cleavage types, morphogenetic movements, epiboly, emboli, like other things, you already know that I think. And next is limb development in vertebrate. Here you can focus in WNT pathway, beta catenin pathway, and the retinoic acid pathway for the forelimb and hind limb development, how they are developed, and the retinoic acid role for their development. And next is Drosophila axis specification and Drosophila development. It is the very important topic, I think. And next is regeneration for the hydra and salamander. And for last of this is floral meristem and flower development in Arabidopsis, ABC model of flower development. And you can also read you can also watch this from the YouTube channel. There are also good videos on this topic. For the system physiology, I have not focused it because I have not enough time to complete the whole syllabus, but I have read from it from this topic from Mariev. And in these chapters, there are main topics are the ECG graph and the gas exchange and the urine formation and cholesterol or other hormone synthesis pathways. These are the main topic. I have read this topic only, so I don't know the detail about this topic. Next is systemic plant physiology. For this you should read the book Tej and Jaigar only, and I think it's a very good book. So from this unit, the main important topics are the Z scheme and photosynthesis Z scheme. It is the main important topic, and various type of questions are asked in different years from this portion. And the photosystem 1, 2, their structures, their location, and C4 and CAM pathway is very important. You have to remember the total pathway and how they and in what aspect they are different. It is very important. Next is nitrification and denitrification from this chapter is very important, and their mechanism and which type of microorganism are participating in this process. Other top topics in plant physiology are plant hormone, their biosynthesis pathway, their transport in the plant's body, and their mechanism of action and their overall function, you can say that. So this is a very conceptual part, and you have to remember a lot. So you have to read it and revise it for multiple times, that I think. Sensory phytobiology, phytochrome, cryptochrome, and how they react with light and how their structure domain changes. This is also very important, and these are frequently asked in the CSIR NET examination. Last of all of this topic is the secondary metabolites. This is a very small topic and very important topic, so I think you should not avoid the topic, and this is very good. There is very good elaboration in Pathfinder book on this topic. As a number 10 topic, ecological principle, you should read only one book, that's Peter Stilling, and you should focus on the main important topic as population growth curve, the age pyramid, survivorship curve, R and K selection, Lotka-Volterra model. There are many types of YouTube video are available on this topic in Lotka-Volterra model, and you should understand this topic in detail. And different type of diversity index like the Shannon diversity index, Simpson diversity index, and the island biogeography, Hamilton rule and kin selection. This is the very easy topic, but many students avoid this topic. So I think you should focus on this topic, and you can easily understand this topic. As inheritance biology and genetics, I also refer you the books Clark and Cummings, and from there the main important topics are the complementation test, the pedigree, the linkage group determination, and some types of maths are also come in from this section. There are also a book called Pranam Kumar Banerjee, PKB. You can also read this book. It's a very good book for genetics and other mathematics problem in the biology section. There are also some topics in genetics like the DNA type of mutation and type of chromosomal inversion, and this how this effect paracentric inversion and pericentric inversion, and after that they are homologous recombination. How does this affect? This type of question are very important, and probability type of questions are many times asked in the examination from the genetics chapter. For the diversity of life forms, means the classical zoology and classical botany parts, there are only some selective topics that you should focus. These are the first of all is hierarchical taxa. You can remember this, the hierarchical taxa and the total classification scheme. Next is the phylogenetic tree formation. Here the parsimony method, Jacob's coefficient, and other things is these are the main important. And next is pseudocoelomate, acoelomate, eucoelomate. You can read this topic from Hickman, classical zoology book. There are very good explanation on these topics. Next is the most important topic is larva. You must read this topic from in any book or other book, but must read this topic and solve the previous year's question, because in this topic, in the larva, many questions are repeated for multiple times. For the plant taxonomy and classification, you should read the NCERT books and focus on the algal and fungal normal classification scheme and floral formula and plant family only from the NCERT book, as I am not from the botany background, so I cannot describe it in detail. For the evolution and behavior, I only studied in Pathfinder, and I practiced question from previous year, and also some guidance I have taken from the internet. For the last two chapters, I mean applied biology and methods in biology. As I am from the biology background, as I from the biotechnology background, I am pursuing my MSc in biotechnology. So for this topic, I only studied the Wilson and Walker book, and you must solve the previous year question and see how much types of techniques are asked. I mean like fish, like RAPD, RFLP. In this topic you know that, and the RIA, ELISA, these are the topics. For the statistical method that are asked in the examination, you should focus on it. For the time management that I have done, I am sharing this. For the part A, you should solve the part A within 30 minutes. For the part B, you should solve this part B within 40 minutes, and you should then focus on part C, and within 90 minutes you should solve all the problems for part C. I mean any 25 question, and mark the question that are confirmed. ठीक है. So after mark down the most confirmed question, you should focus on the question that you are not confirmed but you can solve this, but you have to think on this. The rest of the 20 minutes you should focus on this topic and you should solve this more than and from here you can solve many questions in last 20 minutes. I have done on this strategy. For the preparation purpose, I should tell you that you must prepare your plan in which month or in which week you will complete your which topic. ठीक है. Next you should focus on your learning procedure, understanding the topic one after another and then solve the question and again repeat the topic. In this way you should you will prepare for the examination, that I think. In the examination hall, I think silly mistake is your main and challenging enemy in the examination hall. So for this I will give some tips, like first of all, concentrate your whole mind. No other things will be affected on your mind. First ensure this. And second thing is, don't solve the question randomly. Suppose you have solved 5 questions from part C, then we again come back to the part A, then we again go to the part B. Never do this. How much maybe there is the difficulties level is very high in the part C, so don't worry about this. Just solve the total part A, part C person and sure how many questions you have done confirmly, and then come back to part A or part B as you have planned. And the third thing is, read the question properly. Many students make this mistake here. They did not read the question. For this, focus on the part which is not or which is. These are the main problem that many students face in the examination. For the part C, focus on the confirm answer question, like where there is a matching in column A, column B, you know that person confirmly, but you should avoid the questions like only AB is correct, only BC is correct, only ACD is correct. These are the most confusing question, I think. So you should first select the question that are most appropriate. I mean, you know these are the confirmly answer and there is no controversial with this answer. Third is, train your mind to complete your examination within 2 hours 40 minutes or 45 minutes, and rest of the 20 minutes you should concentrate on the what you have not attempt and what you can be solved, what you should solve. So concentrate on that part. Last of all, I will refer you a website called Library Genesis. You can get any types of books, any types of books in PDF format in this site. You just type on the libgen.is, libgen.is, and you can search any type of books from this site. So you should not buy these books or other things, because these books are very costly, that I think, and so a student cannot afford this. At the end, I am thankful to my parents and my brothers, Souma Chakraborty, my parents Shaktipada Chakraborty and Aparna Chakraborty, for supporting me for supporting me. And I also thankful to my JNU friends and the professor for my success. I am thankful to all of you for watching me on the knowledge track. If you have any inquiry, please ask me in the comment box. Thank you everyone.